Alright YouTube, it's your boy Yuxus, and today we're going to be going over something somebody asked me to make a video about, which is who is better between Omega Rugal and Blue Demon Meliodas. If you guys don't know, both of them have that Pierce card, right? And their Pierce is thing, right? So I'm going to talk about who's better, because people were saying, oh, Blue Demon Meliodas has been replaced. Now, me personally, if you guys should already know this, or I shouldn't say you guys should know this, but I already started working on my Omega Rugal's gear for Global. It's almost done. I'm halfway through it. So, and the base stats are pretty good. So, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get into it now. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll see you guys once we get into the video. So, Omega Rugal and Blue Demon Meliodas. They're two different, not really different units. Who is better? I don't know. I don't know who is better, right? I guess we can go over pros and cons, like, right? So, the pros about Omega, Omega, I'm just gonna say Rugal, because I'm not gonna say Omega no more. Because every time I say Omega, I'm trying to, like, combine Omega and Rugal together. That's why I said, what did I say? Rugal or something like that, Umugal or whatever. Anyway, so Rugal and Meliodas, Blue Demon Meliodas, right? The thing between both, right? If we look at their base stats, level 1, CC. Okay, Rugal has more CC. Attack. Rugal has more attack. Right? We're not here for. Well, we're here for that, right? Now, pierce rate. Rugal has 55% pierce rate at level 1. Blue Demon Meliodas does not. Now, again, this is going to be unbiased. As much as I love King of Fighters, I am going to be very, very unbiased here and give my honest opinion, right? Because Rugal potentially could be my favorite collab unit, even my favorite unit in the game. Probably not. King is still my favorite, but favorite collab, 1000%. But pierce rate. Right off the bat, and if you guys don't know, both of them need Blue Lilia. They both need Blue Lilia, right? And that's not a problem because she does remove ult gauge and she does heal. But they, just for her passive, it will be beneficial. I guess you don't really need Lilia. I've seen people run Blue Demon Meliodas without Lilia and just give him a lot of pierce, but Lilia is definitely your best option, right? So off rips, Rugal is winning. He has more CC, more attack, and he has more pierce rate. Right off the bat, he's winning. The only thing is, Rugal has no crit chance. So you're never going to see him crit. Never. Or the only time you're going to see him crit is when his passive goes off and when he gets a little... Well, we'll talk about his passive and stuff like that in a minute. But Blue Demon Meliodas has a 50% chance to crit. So... And this is on level 1. So it's like... If you're counting crits... Rugal is probably still better when it comes to that. Like, it doesn't even matter about the crits. Rugal, if you guys watch videos on Rugal, he hits hard. He hits way harder than Blue Demon Meliodas. Way harder. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but Omega Rugal's level 1 is like Blue Demon Meliodas is level 2. That's how hard he hits with the Pierce. Even though they have the exact same card, his Pierce is just way higher. And plus his passive, right? Now, the thing between the two is that Omega Rugal is he's not immune. Like, if you look at their passive, right, when the hero survives with HP below 50%, removes debuffs, and then heals all the way back up and increases all stats by 50%. Blue Demon Meliodas' passive is that he cannot be attack disabled when he has 4 or less ultimate gauge orbs, basically. Or yeah, he can't be attack seal, and now that's where the play comes in, because you can attack seal Rugal, so he cannot use this, but you cannot attack seal Blue Demon Meliodas. Now, if we're talking JP wise, this is an issue, right? This is a huge plus, and this is an issue because there are characters who stop cleansing and stuff like that, like AoE. Blue King and Green Easton. And if you guys haven't watched my discussion video or me and Amazing's discussion video, you guys can go check it out on my channel or his channel and stuff like that, and you can see what we're talking about there. But Blue King and Easton both have ways to stop AoE healing, I guess you could say, like anybody on the enemy team to heal. Now they're not on global, and I don't think they're gonna come to global before Omega Rugal. I think Omega Rugal is gonna come out November, December, because Halloween it's already confirmed we're getting the Halloween stuff. There's no way they're gonna drop this, right? This is not gonna come to global soon, like how the other ones happened, because they already planned stuff. So I don't know when this is gonna happen. I don't know. But right off the bat, that does win. All he needs is an attack seal, and this will not work. But when he does go below 50%, he removes the attack seal, heals everything, and increases his stats by 15%. Blue Demon Meliodas does not do that. And that's where Omega Rugal is actually pretty insane. And people are going to be like, oh, that's when he gets below 50%. Newsflash, guys. Again, not trying to be unbiased here. Actually, I'm not being unbiased. This is a fact. The newsflash: you need to kill the units, or you need to defeat the other team in order to win. And if you want to play the game, you want to do other things in the game, you have to defeat the unit if you're gonna play PvP. So you're gonna definitely get this guy below 50%. And I don't think Lost Vein Meliodas, even with a rank 3, if he's at full HP, would one-shot this guy. Depends on how you build him. Now me, you already know how I build my characters, insanely nasty. I'm not giving him HP defense gear, I don't know. But yeah, there's that. Now, it doesn't show his like thing stats, like his unit rating, but Blue Demon Meliodas is used, he wins in passive, ungeared, geared, and farming. But Omega Rugal also wins there. Not only that, let's look at their second skills, because we don't want to only talk about their peers. Omega Rugal has an attack related stat decrease card, basically, and it's an attack card. So it's an attack related stats decrease card, while Blue Demon Meliodas has a corrosion card. Now, Blue Demon Meliodas' corrosion is not very good on rank 1 and 2. Rank 3 it's phenomenal, but rank 1 and 2 you're really only going to use this for 1, his ultimate, and 2, to break shields. Omega Rugal's, you're going to be decreasing attack related stats, which includes attack, pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage, right? And then he has charge, so he doesn't even need it, right? So there's that. So if we're talking about kit in general, I honestly would say Omega wins. What's the stats here? Oh yeah, okay, but he has weak point. That's the thing. Omega Rugal has charge, which ignores defense, and Blue Demon Meliodas has a weak point. Now, if we're talking about the multiplier, I think Blue Demon Meliodas might hit harder. I'm not sure about this, because he does ignore defense. Defense is people say defense doesn't do anything, and it's true, it doesn't when it comes to CC, but it is very useful. It does keep you alive. Defense is what makes a character stay alive. It's not the HP, it's the defense. Well, it is the HP, but you know what I mean, right? So if we're talking kit in general, for only cards remove the stats and passive, I think Omega Rugal wins there, because he does have an attacking card, right? But then, yeah, he does have more, right? Again, forget the stats, forget the passive. They have the same first skill card, so we can't even say there. But if we're talking about second card, when you do need to kill and finish somebody off, Omega Rugal will get that job done, but Blue Demon Meliodas won't, right? He will not get the job done unless you have a level 3. Of course, if you have a level 3. Now me, I'm going to be running 1, 2, and 3 on one team, so it doesn't even matter. But people are either running 1, 2, and then somebody else, or 1, 2, and 3, the team I'm going to be running, right? And a lot of other people are going to be running, right? So if we're talking about kit in general, again, Omega Rugal might win. He probably wins there, because again, when you want to finish somebody off before they're able to heal or get off their ult or anything, Blue Demon Meliodas won't be able to get that job done, but Omega Rugal will. Now, we're talking about passives. I would say Omega Rugal wins again. Reason being is, yes, Blue Demon Meliodas, he is unaffected by attack disabling and stuff like that, but he's not unaffected from petrifying or anything like that, freeze or anything. It's only attack sealing. Omega Rugal, when he gets attacked, he isn't unaffected by attack disabling or petrify or anything. Like, he can get them all. But the thing is, once he hits 50%, all of that removes. He heals back to full, and then all his stats increase. So he gets more Pierce rate, which he just goes straight away, uses his Pierce card, and it just goes crazy. It goes brr. It just kills everybody. So passive wise, again, Omega Rugal wins there, because you could petrify this guy and you could stop him easily, right? It doesn't have to be attack scene to stop him in general. Omega Rugal, you could petrify him, you could freeze him, but if you keep hitting him and he gets lower than 50%, he will heal right back up. And again, Blue King is blue, so even if he ults, I think Omega Rugal will survive and then just heal all the way back up. I don't know if it's right away or if it's at the end of the turn, but still, it's still very, very, very good. Now, if we're talking about stats, Omega Rugal definitely does win, right? I didn't go over everything, but we don't really need to. Like, if we look at life skill, Omega Rugal has 5% more. And I'm sorry that I'm bringing it back up, but you guys need to remember, he does increase all his stats by 15% once he gets to below 50%, which is a very, very, very good technique or passive. Blue Demon Meliodas, he does have the crit. Omega does not have the crit. That's for sure. Omega Rugal does not have the crit. With Easton, you could definitely get this off, but I prefer Lilia over Easton, because once Easton dies, that's it. Once Easton dies, that's it. Lilia's passive is always there. Easton's passive only procs when you have debuffs, and you're not always gonna have the debuff. So I think Lilia's a better choice when you're coming with this Pierce team, but you could definitely use Green Easton to stop, cleanse cards and stuff like that. But if we're looking off stats, Omega Rugal does have more CC. He has more attack and more Pierce rate. Crit damage, he doesn't have more for sure. Crit chance does not have more. But again, he's not going to be critting. His level 1, like, he hits so hard that his level 1 is like Blue Demon Meliodas' level 2. So you guys might want to keep that in mind. So in my opinion, out of all of this, I think Omega Rugal beats Blue Demon Meliodas. It depends on what we're talking about, right? Honestly, I don't think it does actually. Like, if we're talking about ult, maybe, yeah, ult. Weak point, yeah, weak point is insane. It's a weak point. But if we're talking like in general, just everything, everywhere in general, even farming, Omega Rugal will win. Actually, I think Omega Rugal might be a better farmer, because again, he only has the Pierce. Omega Rugal has the Pierce, and then again, the attacking card that decreases attack related stats. So I do think Omega might be better than Blue Demon Meliodas. But again, these are my unbiased opinions. Let me know what you guys think in the comment down below, and let me know if you guys think Blue Demon Meliodas is better, right? And please don't mention Lilia, because I did mention at the beginning they both need Lilia, so there's no need to mention that, right? But yeah, I think Omega Rugal is actually better. After going, like, I wasn't sure at the beginning of the video, but after going through both of them, pros and cons and stuff like that, Omega Rugal turned out to be more impressive just by off the pros and cons. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'm Zuxus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out there.